So, welcome to Freelancing Empire, the blueprint. Now, if you've just joined the blueprint, what I'm going to do is give you a quick overview of where different sections are in the program so you can understand what you need and when you need it. And if you're just watching this because you are interested in what's actually inside the program, then hopefully this video will give you more of an idea of what's inside the modules and the overall curriculum. So, everything is based around what we call the MDM framework, which is essentially the ecosystem behind the $2.4 million that I have personally made in marketplace SEO sales. And the way it works is it attracts sales, it increases average order values, and helps bring customers back time and time again. Now, once you've understood the MDM framework, we then talk about the productized service provider model, or the PSP model, which is very different from a traditional type of SEO agency, which essentially means that you don't have to take calls, you don't have to work on contracts, and you can actually have all of these services and everything fulfilled by other people on your behalf. And that's why I'm very passionate about the freelancer model using the productized service provider framework, because this is a business that can grow and can stay with you for many years. However, you don't have to spend hours and hours and hours of your time in front of a computer every day. Once you've set everything up, it's essentially up to you to find service providers and reliable people to fulfill on different areas. Now, we do actually help inside the program with this as well, and I'll get to that shortly. Now, another fundamental part of what we talk about is the 10-point persuasive sales page copy. And this is a framework, and actually you can just use AI and Claude specifically. So I actually have a prompt and a set of instructions that you can load into a Claude project. So it's really, really easy now just to fire up different pieces of sales copy and test different services in the market. Now, moving on to module 2, we talk about services to sell. So this is obviously super important because we don't just want to launch services and, experience crickets. We actually need to have services that people want. So we have a way to research the market to discover services that people actually want to buy. And also what we do is we help you build a portfolio of services. Now, I recommend 9 services on the Legit marketplace, for example. And also what we do is talk about sourcing contractors. So this will be down in module 2. Module 3, we talk about the all-important payments, profits, and the average order value and payment processes. Module 4, so this is also very important. So this is about getting your services actually seen, which is a real struggle for a lot of people. So we've got paid versus organic traffic, selling through email, which we also have an AI ready template, and also selling services through Facebook. Module 5 is about seller platforms. So we focus primarily on the Legit marketplace first, because Legit, I have some connections with the Legit, and there are also some open opportunities for freelancers even after 8 years of Legit being online. We also help you set up your own private portal, which means that you can actually sell via Facebook or wherever you want with the same services that we help you set up with on the marketplace. Also project management, this is really important. So this is module 6. So this actually helps you deliver services at scale, again, without you actually needing to, be in the weeds, be behind the computer all day long. You have people fulfilling on the services on your behalf. And that is really most of the concept with this. All right. I suspect most people, when it comes to selling SEO, go down the traditional route of opening an agency or launching an agency, booking calls and getting on sales calls to close contracts. The beauty of this system is that you do not need to get on sales calls whatsoever. Once it's set up, this all works by itself, right? This is just an automated system with other people plugged in to fulfill on your behalf, right? So that's really important, project management. And then also lifestyle design, right? So how do we actually want our life to look like? As I said, you don't have to sit in front of the computer for hours at a time. However, some people in our council actually enjoy doing SEO work, so they use their own tools and the software to fulfill on clients' behalf. So this is an important topic, like asking yourself how you want your life to actually look like. Now, I value my freedom, so I'm allowed to do things like this and launch, projects and fun things. So for me, I personally do not like working in my business. I like working on the business. So this is something that relates to lifestyle design. Also module 8. So if you are brand new to this or you're wondering what services to actually sell, well, the good news is we actually have a list of ready to sell services that will already be fulfilled on your behalf. Okay. And these are services that are proven to work in the marketplace and are already making thousands of dollars as we speak. So this is a really nice addition. Once you have everything set up under your name, you don't really have to go out there and search and design new services. If you really don't want to, you can simply go to module 8 and pick from any of the ready to sell services and create sales copy using our frameworks in that module. Module 9, tools and software. So part of this framework, there are things like email marketing and other pieces of software that make this much easier and much more automated. And then finally, module 10 are the council calls and profile audits, which will be uploaded over time. Now, also what I'd like to say about this, now inside of the council, most of the training, most of the recordings are about 40 minutes to an hour long. Now for the blueprint, I thought 40 minutes to an hour long for each video was actually quite overwhelming. So what I'm going to be doing is splitting the videos up and aiming to keep them to no longer than 10 minutes at a time. So they're very easy to consume. So whether you are a council member or whether you are a blueprint member, you can come in, watch a video for 5 minutes, be reminded of that content, and then go out there and take action. And of course, we've got the group calls and everything, and then the WhatsApp group to offer each other support. So that is a breakdown of everything inside the program. So again, if you are part of the program already, thank you very much and welcome. I'm really excited to be helping you guys. And if you are on the fence about this or just want to know a little bit more, hopefully this video answers those questions for you. So have a great day, and I'll speak to you soon. Peace.